Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new here. My name is Liz and I am a huge Melanie Martinez fan, and I have a bunch of content that I want to be making for you guys, starting with the ranking of each album. So I'm going to go through every single album that Melanie Martinez has put out, and this episode we're going to be covering Crybaby, which is her first debut album. Back in 2015 is when it was released. Yeah, it was her first album. And I am wearing this shirt that I got from the Trilogy tour, which is very fitting. It says, "I'm such a crybaby." And it has the teddy bear. And if you guys know Teddy Bear, which is part of the Deluxe album of Crybaby, that's what it's referencing. And then I am wearing these cute little ducky earrings that I got from Spencer's. If you guys are interested, I feel like it kind of goes with the theme of today's episode. And so I created a ranking kind of template on Canva. I'm going to be putting out my opinion of what songs I think is like ranked from best to worst in my opinion. And disclaimer, that is my opinion, but also I want to mention that I do not own any of the music being played in this video or recorded. And yeah, I'm not its rightful owner. That belongs to Melanie Martinez and her team, or whoever is the rightful owner of those songs on the Crybaby album. And I do also want to mention that the artwork that I used for this template is not mine. I do not own any of it. And it was illustrated from 𝓕𝓪𝓮𝓻𝓲𝓮𝓼, I think is her name. She did the illustrations for Crybaby, which is really cute. She did like one for each song of the, not the deluxe, I don't think so, but if you have like the CD or the vinyl, you'll notice that it comes with a little booklet, and it has the illustrations of each song and like the story of Crybaby and how it all started. So we are going to get right into it. And the first thing, which I started with the lowest ranking, which I think is Pacify It. So it's kind of fitting, like, you kind of just want it to not play, just like shut it up. So I rank that as the lowest ranking. And then right above that is kind of a song that like I don't really like. It's not like my favorite, but it's still, better than Pacifying It, which is Pity Parting with a Song. And then we have the middle man, which is Trying to Keep the Water Warm. So these songs don't really particularly have, like, they're not my favorite or they're not my least favorite. They're kind of in the middle. And then we have above that, which is a song that I really like. And we have Glued On Tight to this song. And then above that, which is like my all-time favorite songs, hands down, this is Need My Prescription Filled. So all the songs that I really enjoy and never skip, really. This album is honestly a non-skip album, but there are, there are songs that I won't particularly reach for or play first. Yeah, a little bit of that. We're going to be going through each song, and I'll be playing like 15 seconds of the intro because I don't want to be copyrighted for this. But yeah, let's get right into it. So Crybaby is this, let me give you a little bit of context. So Crybaby is basically a character that Melanie Martinez came up with. Basically, it does kind of reflect a lot of her own personal stories and like, what she went through as like growing up through a kid. And yeah, so it's a really fun story if you actually read about it or watch the music videos too, because I can give a lot more context and describing what the song means lyrically. And so we'll start with Crybaby. I think that this is a really good song, so we'll play the first 15 seconds of it. So obviously it's an iconic song. Everyone knows the song. This is the song that she's opened up with. For Crybaby tour, this is the song that she's opened up with Trilogy tour. This is the beginning of it all, and I think, hands down, I think it belongs at the top. But we're going to keep it at Glued On Tight to the song because it's not like my ultimate favorite. But it is kind of, up there. Because it's so iconic, it's like, it belongs up there. And I feel like it's really relatable on a level of like, being bullied kind of and being called a crybaby. And I think a lot of people can relate to that song personally. So I think it's a good song lyrically. And yeah, if you guys watch the music video, this is how like she comes out of the womb, and she's like, the mom's like, oh my god, she's a crybaby and stuff like that. It's really like metaphorically, it's just a good song. I remember when I first listened to the song, I fell in love with it. I wanted to actually have Crybaby with like the tears tattooed on my finger. And you guys know like the label that was made on the Lime Crime lipstick. I'll show it right here in a picture on the side so you guys can see. But I actually wanted that, so like if I was crying, I'd be like, it would just say Crybaby and it would have a tear. I thought that was a really good tattoo idea. And possibly maybe sometime in the future I would probably still get it done. But not on my finger. Maybe I would do it something else, like somewhere else. Yeah, it's a good song. You gotta keep it up there. I feel like it's definitely top tier. And then next we have Dollhouse. So let's go ahead and play Dollhouse.
Hey girl, open the walls, play with your dolls.
Another iconic song made by Melanie Martinez. I feel like a lot of people kind of got into her music first with this song. I love the story behind it, the meaning. It talks about like the reality of people faking their happiness behind closed doors. They're completely different and like opposite of what they paint on the outside of reality. She talks about like how Crybaby's family is like, the mom is getting drunk on the floor, and then the dad's like sleeping with another woman, and then her brother's smoking weed, and she's just playing in her room and has to deal with all these emotions that are going on. And in front of strangers, they pretend they're someone that they're not, this happy family, that's all. I feel like a lot of people can relate to that on a level, so I feel like this song is like, personally, I feel like it's a really good song. And the lyrics are, they're just really good metaphorically, like, so I would probably put this like glued on tight to the song. It's like between that and like trying to keep the water warm, because I do like the song, but it is a little bit overplayed. But we'll keep it up there because I feel like Dollhouse is another hit. It's something that, once it comes on, you're like, oh yeah, Melanie Martinez. But yeah. And then we have Sippy Cup, which I love the beat to the song. So let's go ahead and play that one.
Blood still stains when the sheets are washed. Sex don't sleep when the lights are off. Kids are still depressed when you dress them up. And syrup is still syrup in a sippy cup.
I think that this is another metaphorically speaking song where she's talking about like the realities of people's background. Like, I don't know. I feel like it has a good beat, but it's not like my favorite song. So maybe we'll keep this at trying to keep the water warm, because it's still a good song, but it's not my favorite. And the lyrics are, very childlike and fun. Yeah, let's move on to Carousel.
Round and round like a horse on a carousel. We go, will I catch up to
I'm pretty sure that a lot of people found out about Melanie Martinez through this song too, because it was a really popular song. It was featured on American Horror Stories, so a lot of people found out about Melanie Martinez through that song. And I think it's like another iconic song, but it's like something that, like, the story behind it is really good. The context is like basically, you know, she falling in love with someone, and it's like she's in this dreamlike land, kind of living a fantasy because, you know, maybe that person's not reciprocating the same thing back, and she feels like she's going around in a carousel, kind of stuck in this dreamland because in reality, like, it's not going anywhere. I think that's what I get from it, but I still feel like it's not my favorite song, and it's not something that I would play out loud like all the time. I still like it, but it's not, like I said, not my favorite song. I would probably put this at pity parting with this song, because I could live without it, honestly. It's definitely a hit, though, in Halloween. Like, during Halloween time, I feel like I play it pretty well. So, yeah, we'll keep it there. And then the next song we have is Alphabet Boy.
Always aiming paper airplanes at me when you're around.
It's a good song, honestly. Like, I think, like, lyrically, it's describing basically, like, you know, people trying to prove to other people that they're better than you because they have a better education, and it's like, none of that stuff really matters, honestly. Like, even, like, after school and after all that stuff is done, like, no one comes up to you asking, you know, what's your educational background, what's your highest degree, and it's like, it just, you know, comes down to your actual personality. Like, none of that matters. And she's basically saying, like, F you, like, just because you're smarter than me doesn't mean shit. Like, I don't know. It's a funny song. It's cute. I like it. I would probably put this at Trying to Keep the Water Warm. It's still, like, a good beat. Like, you got the, you know, the intro where it's like, and you know what I noticed too is that when you actually look at the lyrics, she's actually doing everything in, like, alphabetical order. It starts with, like, always aiming paper airplanes at me, and that's, like, A. And then you build me up like building blocks, which is B. And then C is, like, you'll never catch me cry, which is really clever, honestly. I give props to that. Like, she has a very good way with words and lyrics. I feel like she's, like, a mastermind with lyrics and stuff. But anyways, yeah, so we'll probably keep that up with Trying to Keep the Water Warm, because I still like it, but I don't hate it. So the next song we have is Soap.
Guess I better watch my mouth out with some. Think I just remembered something. I think I left the faucet running. Now my words are filling up the tub.
I absolutely love this song. This song, without thought, even goes straight up to Need My Prescription Filled. Why? Because it is the first song that I discovered Melanie Martinez, and I keep that very, like, I'm, like, emotionally attached to this song. Yeah, so I discovered Melanie Martinez through that song. I was, like, on YouTube a long time ago looking at other music videos, I think, and then that one popped up, and I was like, holy crap, this song is so different. It was just really cute. Like, I like the beat to it, like when you hear the bubble kind of sound. So this is, like, a song that, like, no one was really doing this at the time. Like, no one was really doing that kind of beats at the time. And that's why I thought it was really unique. It was different. It was something that wasn't done before. Like, she's kind of melodies, or I don't even know how to describe it. I'm not a music person. Like, not a music person. I am a music person. I love music, but I don't know, like, the terminology. But if you know what I mean, like, the background music is very childlike, and it's different. It's like she's telling a story with her music, and just like each song kind of relates to the lyrics, like soap, that gives bathtub vibes, it gives like bubble vibes. It's very it's definitely up there though. We'll keep that at my prescription filled because I like the context of it too. It's like, she's talking about this person that she is very interested in, and like talking about him so much that she's gonna throw up, like ugh, like when you listen to someone talk about someone so much and you're just like, ew, like stop already. That's the kind of context that I get from it, and I think it's very relatable. So we're gonna keep that up there. And then the next song, which is my favorite song too, which is Training Wheels.
Riding down, my hand on your seat the whole way around.
So this is another song that I love, and it's, if you've watched the music videos, this actually connects with Soap. So the same storyline. We're gonna keep this at Need My Prescription Filled. It's such a cute song, like the beat, the background music. It's very cute, and it talks about like how she pours her whole heart and soul into this person, and basically like showing her full self, and then they basically move on and they stop having interest in her. That's what I get from it, is like, she's doing everything for this person, and then as soon as like they start losing interest, they leave or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, it's my favorite song. And the next one we have is Pity Party.
Did my invitations disappear?
So I actually really like this song. It has a good beat. It's really upbeat. It's really fast. The story behind it is, she invited all these people to a party, her lover, her friends. None of them showed up. So she's like, cry if I want to, burn the whole place down. It's a fun song. It's a classic Melanie Martinez song. It's iconic. I think that it belongs on Glued On Tight to the Song area section. It was really fun watching her perform this song at the Trilogy tour. She was like popping balloons with her little axe, which is really cute. The next song we have, Tag You're It.
Looking at me through your window. Boy, you had your eye out for a little. I've caught you up and make you dinner.
So, to me, honestly, I don't really like this song. I feel like it's very repetitive, and like the lyrics aren't that meaningful to me. Like, they don't stick with me. It's basically just talking about, to me, it seems like someone's kidnapping. That's what it seems like. I don't know. She's like talking about tag you're it, and I just feel like the lyrics are, yeah, they're just very repetitive in this song. Yeah, and it's almost a little creepy to me. I don't know. It just reminds me of like, the big bad wolf is kidnapping kids, and it's not something I'm vibing to. And then the next one is Milk and Cookies.
Melatonin's coming for you. 3, 4.
I think I put that next to Pity Parting with a song because I don't know. I feel like I could care less about the song too. It's another song where I'm just like, eh. But I like the part where she's like, do you like my cookies? Yeah. Yeah, lyrically, I don't feel like it means anything. Like, there's no deeper meaning to it. but I don't know, I could be wrong. She might have some other deeper meaning to this song. And then next is Pacify Her.
Tired blue boy walks my way.
I actually really like this song. I feel like it has a good beat, and she basically talks about like telling this girl to shut up because she's boring and basic, and it's kind of like the basic girl that every guy goes after. And I don't know, I really like this song. So it's kind of between Glued On Tight and Need My Prescription Filled. I think I might put this on Glued On Tight, actually. It's not like my favorite, but it is good. It is very iconic. And the music video is really good if you guys have seen it. The next one is Mrs. Potato Head.
If you weren't born with it, you can buy a couple ornaments.
Automatically it goes straight to Need My Prescription Filled. I love this song so much. It's so good. The meaning behind it is really like relatable. So basically she talks about how you could do a whole bunch of stuff to your body and your face, but underneath that all you're still the same person. Like will people still like you for you, even if you get all these things changed and done. And it's like kind of losing touch with yourself because you're doing everything for what people want or what people think looks good. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's a really good song that people can relate to, especially women. Like, with social media, you're given these celebrities that portray a perfect image in your mind, and then if you watch the music video, there's like a man who basically pays for all this woman's surgery, plastic surgery, and she gets all these things done just for him, just to impress him. And then in the end, she ends up oh my god, it's not even myself anymore. Like, I don't look like myself, I look like completely something else. And he actually loses interest completely and like falls in love with another woman and leaves her. And it's a really sad song, but it's like, it's a good song. I think it belongs on the top. And yeah, I never pass up the song whenever I play it. So that definitely sticks in Need My Prescription Filled. And then let's get into the next song. So we have Mad Hatter.
My friends don't walk, they run. Skinny dipping rabbit holes for fun. Popping balloons with guns. Getting high off helium. We paint while roses red.
This song is a fun song. Another iconic song. I love it. I think I'm gonna put it on Need My Prescription Filled. It's like a Melanie Martinez classic. It basically, if I were to put one song that represents Crybaby and Melanie Martinez, I would make Mad Hatter. Like, I would pick Mad Hatter. Well, besides Crybaby, but I feel like that song really describes her personality, and it's super fun. She's just like, all the best people are crazy, and it's just like a song that I grew up with, like in my teenage kind of rebel years, and I was just like, I remember blasting this song. It's so relatable and like, definitely is full on Melanie Martinez vibes, that song. And then we have the deluxe songs that I'm going to be ranking too. We have Playdate, and we have Teddy Bear and Cake. So I don't have pictures for those because I don't think the artist did illustrations for this. But I'd have to check, I don't know. So we have Playdate. I'm putting that on Need My Prescription Filled because I absolutely love this song. Like, I will never skip the song. It's a good song. It's iconic. The background song is really good. We haven't played it yet, though. Hold on. It's just like metaphorically speaking, like another good song that represents relationships, and I don't know, I like the song. It is a little bit overplayed because of TikTok, but I love it. It's iconic. And then we have Teddy Bear. To me, I feel like we could keep that, trying to keep the water warm, because I feel like the lyrics are okay. So let's play that song.
Stitched you up, put you together with cotton and feather.
So yeah, I feel like it's a cute song overall. I think we'll keep it at trying to keep the water warm because it's still a cute song. I mean, there's not really any context to that song, so maybe we might put it at, nah, we'll keep it at trying to keep the water warm. So then we have Cake.
Your skin is warm like an oven. Your kiss is sugary sweet. Your fingers feel.
I like this song a lot. I think I'm gonna put this on Glued On Tight because it talks about, like, you know, how you're not like just another body count or like a piece of cake for you to get at, like a booty call or whatever. I feel like it's kind of relatable, you know, like there's something more to you than just the cake, than just the body, than just, you know. Yeah, I think it's a really cute song, like metaphorically, you know, when guys get done with a piece of cake, they discard it, and it's, yeah, metaphorically, I feel like it's really relatable. But yeah, this is my ranking, you guys. I hope you had fun watching this. So we can go through the list again. Let's start from the bottom, which is the worst, in my opinion. So we have Pacify It, which is Tag You're It. And then Pity Partying with a Song, which is kind of below, but not too bad to like discard it fully. We have Carousel and Milk and Cookies. And then Trying to Keep the Water Warm, which is the middle ground. We have Sippy Cup, Alphabet Boy, and Teddy Bear. And I think that's fine. I feel like, you know, there's no changes that I feel like I'd make so far. And then we have Glued On Tight to the Song, which is good, but not best. Or greatest. We have Crybaby, Dollhouse, Pity Party, Pacify Her, and Cake. You know, I feel like this is really, like, controversial to me. Or I feel like it's very, like, I feel like they all belong at the top, honestly, like, on Need My Prescription Filled, but it wouldn't be fair to this ranking. So we're just gonna keep it on Glued On Tight to the Song, because I still love it. I would never, like, put it below anything below that. But it's still, like, I still feel like it's a little bit, just by one little point, half a point below than Need My Prescription Filled. Soap, Training Wheels, Miss Potato Head, Mad Hatter, and Playdate are all my favorite songs. And I think they're always going to stay up there. And yeah, so that's my ranking, you guys. I hope you had fun watching and listening, and let me know what you guys think, honestly. Like, what is your ranking? Comment below. Give me your opinions. I'd love to hear them. I am going to be doing other albums from Melanie Martinez ranking. So I'm going to be doing K through 12 next, and then Portals, and then that would be probably the end. I do have a few more ideas in mind on like what I can show you guys. Like my Melanie Martinez collection, things I've collected throughout the years, and I also have a vinyl collection. I think that would be really fun to show you guys too. If you have any other ideas, yeah, leave a comment below and I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.